In today's video, I decided to build a starter home with the budget of only $20,000 and featuring no game passes. Me and my friend Koda were discussing how there isn't really any starter homes to help out the new players. So me and Koda decided to build a starter home. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a big thumbs up. So shall we get into the video? We shall. Okay, so first we're going to start placing a 5x5 wall, and then we're going to do 1, and then we're going to do 3, and then 3 upwards, and then 3 sideways. Just copy this outline, and this is the outline. It's very easy, very minimalistic, simple. It's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. And then we're going to go on to the windows. For the windows, I use something a little big. It's called the industrial windows. There it is. And then I placed 3 right here, and then I started placing another 2 on each sides, on each the left and the right. So I placed 1 right here, 1 right here. Please make sure your windows are leveled, because mine were not while making this video, and I barely realized that. But please make sure they're leveled. So then I fixed it, I corrected my mistake, and then I placed another 2 on the opposite side of the house right here. This is where the kitchen will be, so to look outside while doing it. And then I started placing a door. The front door, I wanted to give it like that pop of red, you know, those Boy Next Door doors. So I decided to use the traditional front door. It's not that it's inexpensive, but very good. So then I decided to place 2 windows here to kind of even it out, and I pushed the windows to the side just a tad wee bit because it was too close. So then I did that, and then I copied the exact same thing from the front to the back. So make sure you do that, because it's very easy. Just copy it. It's like copy and paste. I made it very easy, slowly. And then I grabbed a roof, and in the dimensions are 2x7, and then you use the small grid and you make it to your liking of the roof. I ended up deleting this part and making it a little bit shorter, so keep that in mind. And then for here, I grabbed a pillar. First, I used the large pillar, the plain pillar, and then I added 1 to each side of the roof to hold it up, to give it some support. And then for a little bit more detail, I added the plain thin pillar, and that's how that went. I think it gave it a little flair. It's very easy, and if it doesn't work for you, it worked for me, surprisingly, putting the pillars under there. You could you toggle the roof off and then just do that jazz. So then we started placing the roof over here. It's a 4x3 grid, and then you resize it to your liking. I did it a little tall or a little short. 5x5 roof. Okay, so for this roof, you're going to want to connect it to the smaller roof to make it look all aligned, all that type of jazz. And then if it's too tall, like how I did it mistakenly too tall, make sure you slightly size it down. I think you are allowed to size things down without advanced placement, but I may be wrong, but do not correct me on that, but I think I'm correct. So then you do the whole house. You just do the whole house like how I'm doing it here, and then you place the roof like that. The roof should be like that. These are all of the what do they call it? Gable roofs. And then I redid this part because it didn't align. That's what I was saying. So then, but right here, just make it a little smaller, and boom, bashakalaka. Right there, guys. And as soon as you have your roof down, all you have to do is admire the beautiful build and start coloring it. So these are the colors I used. I used shingles, just type in shingles, and then you'll find that. And then here I used planks, these original planks, and then I used wood for the second part of the build, just wood. And then the colors I used for this one was light stone gray, and then I used light stone gray again, and then I used dark stone gray. So just copy that all over the house. It's all gonna be the same colors, all that jazz. So that's the easy part about it. And then right here, I used for the windows, I moved them more to the side, but the colors I used for them were light stone gray as well. So I did light stone gray for all of the windows. So just color them, and then just color all the windows. Okay, now we're gonna work on the back part of the house. So just copy and paste that 1 pillar, copy it, and then paste it here. It's the exact same thing as the front, just in the back. So all you have to do is place these 2 pillars, and then grab the smaller pillar. Well, first grab the door, of course, but then first grab the smaller pillar, and then just bam, bam, shakalaka, right there. Just gives it that little pop of detail. And then over here, don't forget to color the back windows. That's what I'm doing here. Color the back windows. It's the exact same as the front. Just copy and paste, and you'll have it all Snell and down. There we go. Okay. Okay. And then use for the shit, since we're using different windows, use this hack. Use these paintings and then just type in white and then just find the plain white or blank decal and then just color them. So I decided to use the color green. Y'all are more than welcome to change the color or anything because you're the one building it. Just add on to it. So I use this color green. And then I copied and pasted around all of the house, so every window you see will have one of these shutters. Well, I call them shutters. It's my little hack, my little DIY. So then you just copy them and paste. So you add another one over here and then add more. So we're just gonna add these all around the house. Okay, one thing before, I'm so sorry for people that don't have advanced placement. You should definitely purchase it, like, actually, because this was a struggle to build this. While adding all of them around the whole house, I realized how hard it was. So I support y'all. Whoever doesn't have advanced placement, you are a real one. You are pushing it out, pushing it through. Okay, so then I decided to add gardening. Gardening is what makes the builds better. So right here I just outlined the house with little dirt piles. So then we have some right here, some more dirt. For this one, you just find the texture called dirt and then just paint it brown. So then I started adding it around the whole house to give it that extra pop of more liveliness, because while gardening, you'll see that you can do whatever you want with gardening. You don't need a tutorial with gardening, but if you do, I'm more than happy to help you. With gardening, just like spice it up. Just add random plants, rocks, or just some bushes. Anything will be amazing. And then add some fences. And then I decided to use the log fence in the color beige, and the texture, I think the texture was bark or some type of plank. So then you just use that fence. And okay, for gardening, I decided to use the large organic tree. Oh, well, just the OG organic tree. And for the color, I just used some sort of green and then beige. And the texture bark for the tree. So around the whole build, I just started copying and pasting that one tree around the whole build. And then I decided to use some bushes. I decided to use a large round bush for this part, and then I just copied and pasted all over again. Once again, you can just do whatever you want with the garden. You can add more or less, but without advanced placement, it is kind of difficult to place all the bushes. As you can see here, it's very hard to place them all around because it says not enough space. I hate when it says not enough space. It makes you want to die. Okay, but anyways, and then over here I just started to move them, just randomly bushes everywhere. As you can see, I cut it and I just put random bushes. All you have to do is put bushes anywhere you please and would like. It's so easy, guys, trust. And then I decided to add some flowers, because why don't you need flowers? Flowers are the prettiness, yes, prettiness. Flowers are amazing, so I decided to add flowers here and there. All you have to do is grab the flowers from the garden category in building, and then I sized down this rock because it was a little too large for my liking. And then bam shakalaka, there it is, gardening done. So now we're starting with the bedroom. We're starting to place floors everywhere. So for the bathroom, it's going to be white marble floors. And then for over here, I'm gonna use the hurricane gray color, and I'm gonna use planks, the OG planks, the planks. I think they're called just wooden planks, I believe. And then I'm gonna use brown for the color. And then I copied that around everywhere. Boom chakalaka. And then for the kitchen, I decided to use the same pattern I used for the bathroom, marble. And then let's start on the bedroom. So for the bedroom, I decided to do something simple, something elegant, just a bed. So I was gonna originally use this bed, but I didn't like this bed, so I decided to use the modern bed, because modern. And then I grabbed myself a little dresser, and I grabbed myself the child's dresser on accident, but y'all can fix that. I accidentally grabbed it for myself, but yeah. And then I decided to add a mirror, because a mirror is a necessity. So I added a mirror here, and it's a corner mirror. And then I decided to add another baby mirror, because the person that lives here is very obsessed with themselves. So grab yourself a mirror and place it down. And then grab yourself a frame, any picture frame, and boom shakalaka, you're good. So grab yourself a picture frame. And then I decided to add some basic paintings. Basic paintings will always do good. The sunflower painting, amazing, smash. And then that's pretty much it for the bedroom. But then I decided it needed lights. I almost forgot about lights for this whole build, but I added some. So for the color, I used the old Smack and Dab linen pal. Linen is the best color. for some builds, because there's some custom lighting that's better. So I added a light switch, so grab yourself a little light switch. So on to the bathroom. The bathroom, I decided to just do the original bathroom, the original basic bath shower, and then I grabbed myself a sink. This modern little industrial sink looks really nice, so I started to grab that one. And then I grabbed a toilet, because everyone needs a toilet, because we're gonna use the potty or the washroom. And then I needed some toilet paper. And then grab yourself a shelf. While grabbing a shelf, it will give you some necessities. You can just decorate it however you please to decorate it. And then grab yourself a mirror, because you have to see yourself every time you go to the bathroom for daily touch-ups. So I ended up using the framed mirror, just something basic, something clean, something simple. I loved it. I liked it a lot. And then I decided that it needed a mat. A bath mat is a necessity for you won't spill water all over the place. So I added one there. And then I was like, ooh, the bedroom needs something. So I grabbed these heart mats. Amazing. It made the bed so nice. So I added these little heart mats and they look really nice. So add those. And then I started adding another light. This is where you're gonna need to light or lit up the whole entire plot. So add lights in every corner for it won't be too dark. And for it won't be too bright, make sure not to overdo it, because it could blind you. It will blind your little eyes. So right here, grab yourself a rustic TV stand. And then this is just for y'all. If y'all like it, you don't have to do this one. You can do anyone. But I decided to use a rustic TV stand. And then grab yourself a little smack and dab TV and smack it right there. Okay, and then grab yourself a sofa. So I used the traditional sofa and just use the sofa and sofa away. So then you need the little small sofa to give it like the more living room style. So grab yourself the small little sofa. This one, the traditional armchair. They're called armchairs, not sofas, armchairs. So use the traditional armchair. And then I think you needed, what is it called? You need a console table. Grab yourself a console table and add it behind the sofa, because it just chef's kiss. And then now we're gonna work on a carpet. You need a carpet for every living room. Every living room has a little carpet, right? I think so, mostly. So then grab yourself a round carpet for the dining room. Yes, they have a dining room in this house. And then grab yourself a little dining room table, any dining room table, but I used a simple dining room table. And grab yourself some chairs to go with the dining room table and add them all around. Boom, they click like a puzzle piece. So then I started working on the entryway. So grab yourself a hanger for like you can hang all your Roblox coats. So then I used this wooden hook rack. So just use that. Boom, use that hook rack. And then now we're going to we're going to add some paintings, because it's the homey feel. So add one painting between these two doors and add 2 paintings on this one wall. Boom, boom, bam. And then add another painting to even it out, add them to each side. So 2 paintings on each side. And then wall trims. Don't forget y'all's wall trims. Wall trim the whole entire house. So use them wall trims. Don't forget them. So use the wall trims once again. So now we're going to head on to the kitchen. We're going to work on the kitchen. I'm sorry for whoever doesn't have advanced placement. This was hard. Building a kitchen with no game passes, because everything, like, you can't connect everything. But yeah, we worked it out. So right here, add yourself a stove and then a fridge. And then over here, a counter. I used the shaker counters because they're the most simple, inexpensive, but really pretty counters. So you see what I mean right here? They didn't really snap into place, but I fixed it. So be careful with that, because it's kind of hard. And then add yourself another counter on the other side. This will be like the little nook where you have your sink and like the toaster, the smoothie machine, and then just the microwave. This is where all that jazz would be. It's like a little counter space or anything. So then grab yourself a cabinet. I used the shaker cabinets as well, but I used one with the glass and I used one with the microwave, the cabinet part, and then I used one of the shaker glass. I used a shaker glass cabinet. So over here, I used the small cabinets for I can have an oven hood, and then I used the glass cabinet because I was like, what could be really good right there, because you need glass cabinets. And then you're going to grab yourself a sink, because you need a sink in the bathroom. So I used the dual kitchen sink. I added it to the counter, and then I got a microwave, as I was stating in the other time period. So I used that microwave, and then I grabbed myself a toaster, because everyone likes their breakfast, right, with toast. I think. And then grab yourself a blender, because you need a blender for all them smoothies, the fitness journey, and all that jazz. So grab a blender, and that's the kitchen. But then I decided I needed just a little bit dolling up, so I decided to add a carpet, a long rectangular carpet. And then you added it to the kitchen, and then you add it over here, right? But then, doesn't it look a tad bit off? And I was like, I had hearts in the bedroom, so I decided to add hearts here instead. I really like this heart mat. It actually made it look really cute. Look, so you add it here, and then you just copy and paste. Boom shakalaka boom. And then you add another one right here and all that jazz. Boom boom boom.